Oh, welcome back to Hook, Line and Sinker, where this week we will be previewing the round 19, Jev, of the AFL calendar. Every week we give a hook, a bet that we like, a line, me and Jevy obviously guess, we go head to head, and then a sinker, a bet that we will be staying away from. Jev, 100K house this week, July 19th, pink lemonade, $10. Get your ticket. It's going to be awesome.
I'm so excited for 100K house. And we got some special stuff coming up in the 100K pod this week about, we're going to do some multis that go Thursday, Friday night, roll into the early game Saturday when we're all together at 100K house. We're going to try and work so many stuff that, imagine the 320 game Saturday Arvo, and we've got about 4 legs to go in a massive multi that everyone is on. We're going to get stuff going with PointsBet. It's going to be so exciting. So I don't even know. I know what games are getting played at 100K house. I've got no idea about any lines, anything. I can't even remember what the Thursday game is. Actually, I can now because I might be going because of Toby Green Tuesdays. Nice. I might be going Thursday night to Essendon GWS to watch Tobes in person. So let's get into it, Dave.
Yeah, Jev. So I've gone through, I've obviously guessed all the lines. If anyone's new, we go the games. Me and Jev guess what the line is to the handicap. So both teams are about $1.90 a piece. And then we write down the winner. So I've already written them down and I'm all over the shop this round. Right. All over the shop. So Bombers and the Giants, Jev, Thursday night, as you said, you might be going. Where do you see the line is at?
All right. I'm going to try and get, I'm going to have a thing what you guessed, and I reckon you're going to be off. I reckon you've gone too many. I reckon you've said GWS minus 30.5. I originally thought minus 20.5. I'm going to go minus 24.5. GWS minus 24.5.
I said GWS minus 37.5. And it's GWS minus 32.5.
Wow. There you go. So it's, what are they saying? 5.5 goals.
Yeah. We expect
they're going to pump them.
I was like, Nick Martin's out, Setterfield's out. A few other young kids
still out. That firepower from GWS, they could kick 190 points.
Did I win that one? 5-off.
Yeah, you won. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So straight away, Hogan 3, Cadman 3, Callum Brown 3, Riccardi 3, Toby Green 3. They could all kick him to us. Stringer 3. Stringer could kick 6, actually.
This is the package game, Jev.
He could kick 6 under the lid. He'll be licking his lips.
Yep. Prime time.
And the Bombers fans will hate it.
Yep.
They will hate it. I'm going to be there for this. He will hate it.
This is the game. We'll be the first to put it on notice. The package is going to go berserk against Essendon.
Yeah.
100%. He lives under the lid. He loves the lid. Whenever you deliver, it's better to deliver stuff indoors, Jev. The package doesn't get wet, and he's going to be absolutely prime. I think the 4 last week is the perfect bet. Now, the only other ones as well, you got to look at Finn Callahan because he's getting a bit of form back, but he's back in Melbourne. He's back in front of his friends and family. They're going to be showing out. I think he's going to run and carry, maybe even for a sausage. Just saying. So
Sam Durham might go head-to-head with him, or maybe Tom Green. Like, he plays that Josh Dunkley sort of role. He puts his body on someone and just competes against them. So he'll make it hard for someone. I love the role he plays. So, yeah. But I think GWS could absolutely roll here.
Oh, this could be 80 points. I think surely you have to take GWS to the line.
Yeah. Well, it feels like a little too much, but whatever GWS's total match points is, I'm taking the over.
Yeah. No, I agree. Next game. So we got Friday night footy, Brisbane and the Bulldogs.
Oh, that's a good Friday night game. Brisbane are going to be favourites. This is the weird thing about the Dogs, Das. They can't beat a top 8 side, but you can't tell me that Brisbane are any more favourites than 8.5 points. I'm going to say 8.5 points.
8.5. I had Brisbane minus 12.5. It's Brisbane minus 9.5. So you get that one.
Get that one. Yeah. The Dogs need to beat a top 8 side. If they're going to win the flag, they need to beat one. And it has to start this week. I can't quit on the Dogs, but the line system is too good. They'll go into their forward line too many times, and I do not trust the Dogs defense. I trust a fart and barley more than I trust the Dogs defense. I think the Lions will win.
This is the game that let's group some things together. So we're going to go Norton, Darcy, Logan Morris, maybe Hitwood for 1 or 2. So we just do a Biggs. I know it sounds gross, but this is the games where he'll come up and kick a few. So we go a Biggs multi. The midfield multi, this is music to your ears. Everyone for 20. McCluggage, I know he didn't get it last week, but this week he will. Dunkley, Richards, Bont, Ashcroft, all of them.
Neil,
all the mids. All of them. From either side. So all for 20.
So true.
This
is getting me excited to this 100K house multi.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the pod on Tuesday now. This gets me so excited. This is the perfect game to just all of them for 20. Just roll it all into one.
And also, this is one you go a ruckman goal multi because English can kick him, McInerney can, Fort can, Darcy can. So you go the 4 bit, like you just group things together. You go the smalls, Riley West, Vandermeer, Charlie Cameron, Bailey or Cameron. Like you just group lots together and let's put so many multis on this game. I think
we're going to win so much money.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. So it's 1-1. Then we get into Saturday afternoon. So this is the first game of the 100K house. So we got Hawthorn and Port Adelaide down in Tassie.
Is there a side Hawthorn would rather see less right now than their bogey side, Port Adelaide? Imagine they end their season again, Das. So Hawks are awesome in Tassie. So I'm going to say, I'm thinking Hawthorn minus 12.5.
I'd said Hawks minus 10.5. It's Hawks minus 21.5.
Wow.
Seems like a lot.
Give me Port Adelaide and the points. Give me all the points. If Port Adelaide, I've said this before, I've said again, I was seeing this is going to make a good reel at 100K house. If Port Adelaide win this game, you are not allowed to say the words out loud, Hawthorn are better than Port Adelaide. You're not allowed to say it out loud because they're going to beat them 4 times in a row and they could have ended their season twice in a row. They sent them home. They sent them to Bali last year. Guinea got on a little plane to Bali. If they do it again this year and Hawks find themselves 9th at the end of this round, oh, man, it's going to be tears.
I think covering this line, like if Ken's going to go out, I think we all agree Port aren't going to make finals. He'll be like, boys, this is my last wish. I think they might have one showdown left, but they'll be like, boys, I want this game and I want the Crows. And
let's go out swinging.
That's it. Like I want these two. And you just know Butters has got to jump in and have a crack.
How nervous will Hawks be for this game? They are going to be petrified.
I'm just so shattered that I think Rosie's going to miss. Sam Powell Pepper's going to miss. Like,
what did Rosie do? Did he break his finger or his wrist? So.
I think it's his finger.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's his finger. But who knows? Like, they're pretty tough. Like, he might just get it jabbed up. He might just get it jabbed up and keep playing. I think because it's a big game, we have to back Ginnivan for a couple goals.
Yep.
It's just what he does. Like, he might kick 3. So
and Willie Rioli loves playing the Hawks.
Yep.
And they love belting him.
Yep. No, I agree. Yep. So I think, again, first game, 100K house. This is an awesome game to get us kicked off. Then we got Swans versus North, Jev.
Swans will be favourite to the SCG. We're favourite. I'm going to go in that 20, sort of 22.5 zone.
I said Swans minus 27.5. It's Swans minus 36.5.
Oh, that's a lot. So that's telling me Larky's not playing. Larky's not playing. Jerry's going to be suspended, and LDU's not getting up. That's what that feels like, don't you reckon?
Yeah, I still didn't think it was going to be 36. The only reason why I initially thought 27 is because I'm pretty sure it was 27 last week against Melbourne.
Right.
Remember when we did that? And we're like, how the fuck are North 27?
Yeah, and then Melbourne covered the line.
Well, I know the Swans lost to Melbourne, but I'm like, I think Melbourne are a better side than the Swans are a better side now. They got Goulden and stuff back. So I'm like, I'll just go double down on 27, see where that brings me. But 36, it's a lot of points.
To be fair, Brodie Grundy's playing pretty good footy at the moment, and now no Jerry. I don't know who their backup ruckman is, but they rely on Sherry a lot. And the Swans usually dust North. They usually handle them pretty easily. Yeah. Luke Parker coming back to the SCG. I think the Swans will win. I think I'm going to go. I'll tell you who likes playing North. Will Hayward. Kicked 4 last time. You think, say 100K house, we're going all into the Swans game and you got one more multi left. I'm thinking Errol 25, Swans win, Hayward 2. You'd be happy with those legs, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 100% you would. 100% you would.
And then then if we go to separate multis, it's Chad 20-1, Heaney 20-1, maybe 20-2, the both of them. They both love the SCG. Heaney finally went goalless there against Freo, but before that he kicked 5 against Brisbane. Who was it? The Dogs. So, yeah.
The next game, so this is Saturday night. We're unsure. I think we're going to go. We'll play it by ear though, Jev. Carlton versus Melbourne.
I have no idea. I've got no idea. I think Melbourne are going to be favourites. I'm going to say 6.5, a goal.
I said Melbourne minus 15.5, and it's Melbourne minus 7.5.
Yeah. I had no idea. It's actually going to be interesting. You know, when two crappy sides come up against each other and they're both trained like they're going to win and they're going to play their system and win, it could be a banger. Could be 110 to 109.
I'm telling you, Carlton versus Melbourne is always a banger.
Yeah.
Is always a banger. I'm just going to quickly look up the records, but is there any bets that you like in this one?
Cozzy. I watched them run the Smalls run havoc for the Lions. I like Cozzy, I think.
Yeah, so Jev, let's go back to this is 2022. So Melbourne beat Carlton by 5 points, 79 to 74. Then Melbourne beat Carlton by 15 points. Then Carlton beat Melbourne by 4 points. Yeah. Then Carlton beat Melbourne by 2 points. And then Carlton beat Melbourne by 1 point.
Yeah, so it's always a banger.
Always a banger.
So it feels like it's going to be a banger again.
This feels like Blues have to cover 7.5. Have to. But I'm not confident in it. I'm not confident in this game. I think it's going to be a gross game.
I wonder if all of a sudden this week it's going to be like we're shutting down Pat Cripps has gone for surgery on a buggered heel and he's done for the season. Like a story like that's going to come out this week. Charlie Curno's done for the season. He has to get surgery on a busted tricep. Like I wonder if there's going to be a story this week about Carlton where someone's been playing through pain and finally they're like, nah, we're shutting them down.
Yeah, maybe. De Koning's like, I'm injured, and that's it.
De Koning goes, yeah, he's got a bung calf or something, and that's all she wrote. So that'll be interesting.
That would be our next game. So you're up 3-2, West Coast and Richmond.
No idea. I'm going to say the Tigers are faves, which I cannot believe. Tigers are going to be favourites by 3.5 points.
I said Tigers favourite by 2.5. It's West Coast favourite minus 6.5.
Wow. You would not be touching that. No. I would not be confident in taking West Coast head-to-head in any game. I know they've been playing great. Tigers are coming off a win. They've got Taj Houghton in the side now. That just feels like take the Tigers plus 6.5, doesn't it? I would not be confident in taking West Coast with the points.
Fuck no, not at all. Like this game, same thing. Just back a couple young guys for a few goals. That's it.
It's going to happen. One of these where we've heard Taj Houghton is the absolute one. Let's take him for 2 or 3, or let's take him for 20 or 25.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like we'll say we're at like $20, 5 on him for 20, 5 on him for 25, 5 on him to kick 2, 5 on him to kick 3. He's going to have a huge game soon.
Also, if you want to anchor some extra stuff, the man that pays the bills, Tim Taranto, put him in for 30. Like
Dion Prestia for 20.
Yeah. Like
Dion
honestly,
for 20 gets every week. And Liam Baker. How reliable is Liam Baker?
Well, he's versing the old mob, so we have to get on him for a goal.
I love him so much. And Tex was saying on Triple M when I was listening today, he's like, I would love to play with Liam Baker. He's hard as a cat's head, so get around. Yeah, I love him.
All right, so what do we got? 3-3.
You got that 3-3.
Yep. So next game. So you got Geelong and St Kilda.
Down at the Cattery. You got to put some Geelong tax on this. I'm going to go 30.5 points.
Oh, I did 28.5 and it's 33.5.
Yeah.
You win.
Oh, I know Ross and I know all this, and you might like the Saints to cover. They usually play well against the Cats. They beat them early this year. I remember they only lost by 12 points to them down at GMHBA last year. They always play well, but if you've just got the Cats at GMHBA off a loss, you're like, that's a 30 point. That just feels like 5 goals. It could be 10. It could be 10 points. Could be 10 goals. Couldn't be 10 points. It just, I don't actually know, but I like the Cats to win.
Yeah, I think as long as Jez is healthy, we get back on him for goals because I think he wants to win this Coleman. But same thing, like guys like Ollie Dempsey, like he's due to pop up. Grind Myers for 2025 pays a bomb.
He's been on fire, hasn't he?
Get these guys and then get a few of these midfielders because anyone can kick goals. So that's definitely something to look forward to. Then we've got 2 games to go: Collingwood and Fremantle.
This is awesome at the G.
Yeah.
If the Pies are going to be favourite, I'm going to say it's way more than everyone's going to think. I'm going to go 19.5.
I did Pies minus 14.5 because I thought they might be resting some players. It's Pies minus 22.5.
Yeah, it's heaps.
I can't
and
win.
Would you touch Freo?
No.
I'm up 5-3.
Yeah, I can't
won.
win.
Yes. Come on.
There is no way that I would touch Freo.
I love that.
You?
Will Freo tag? Oh, no. Remember early in the year, Collingwood went there with half a side, brought all these guys from the VFL, subbed off Steele Sidebottom because he was injured. Dacos got injured, and they just dusted him. And Jamie Elliott just had his way on Luke Ryan and Brendan Cox. I think he kicked 6. They had zero problems with Freo. Now it's on the G. Off a Collingwood loss. Collingwood have played Friday night, and now they're playing all the way Sunday. You know how much they'll recover and take care of their superstars, but just hone in on their thing. Give me the Pies head-to-head. Give me all of the Pies.
That's what I mean. I still wouldn't take Freo at the line.
No, give me the Pies. I agree.
I think the Pies are just going to run it ragged. They're going to be super loud and say, hey, we were almost as loud as you guys in your stadium. You're not going to get near us at our It's like, what, you want to play grand final day? This is what you're going to have to do. It's 3:20. Like, let's go. Like, let's see how you go.
Ned Long, big Ned Long's long-ass levers with little Caleb Sarong. He's going to wrap him up all day. Yeah.
Unbelievable. And then we've got the game of the round. Game of the round.
This is awesome. And I'll tell you why. Tell me the game.
Adelaide, Gold Coast.
Mac Andrew versus Riley Thilthorpe Das.
Jev, I've got a video that's already made, a promo, if you will.
Let's go. Is it an old school Raw sort of promo?
Yeah, sort of.
Yes. I am so pumped for this game. Mac Andrew is going to cop it from the Adelaide crowd. He's going to go straight to Thilthorpe. This game was 10 out of 10 earlier in the year. I think Adelaide are going to be fair favourites. I'm going to go 14.5 points.
Fuck, you're on the money. It's 15.5. I said 7.5. I thought it was going to be a little bit closer. I didn't think they were going to be that much head start. I think the Suns showed enough the first 3 quarters last week. I know they had a bit of a brain fart at the end, and they played them so well in that first game. I just think they match up really well. They're two teams. It really depends whether Touk plays or not, because these are the two teams at the start of the year. Go back. This will be a fun one to bet on. But they love to open it up. They're like,
everyone kicks snags.
And we're like, let's go. It is like who's going to be the fittest? Yeah, this should be an absolute shootout. I hope the weather's good. Isaac Rankin's going to want to kick goals against the old mob. Yeah. Ben Keys is going to want to try and run his ass off. They're going to try and get around Keys all day. You know, the Anderson's going to try and have a crack. We want to see Rao consistently do this again. I want to see him running away from stoppage. He's done probably 5 games this year. To Melbourne twice. Did on the weekend.
I want to see him hit Jordan Dawson that hard that Dawson's ass fucking hurts.
Yes.
So, yeah. Oh, this game's going to be sick. Is there a better game when you're hungover as fuck on the couch? You got some Uber Eats. You'll be getting Guzzy Uber Eats for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
what are you prepared to lose today? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.